What? 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 I spawned in and died. Welcome to Dark Souls!
That's how you start the video?
Hello, my name is Lucas Ottoby. The Dark Souls series is my favorite video game series, and is known to be a very hard game. But after watching this video, you will have the basic skills to be able to beat this game. As we all know, mastering our favorite hobby can be very time-consuming, and difficult. My favorite hobby is playing video games, Dark Souls in particular, and I've spent over 500 hours playing the Souls series, learning the skills and tactics these games have to offer. Despite the difficulty level of this particular fantasy role-playing game, gaining success comes from the knowledge of three main relevant skills and tactics. The three main skills that will help you conquer this game are critical attacks, rolling, and how to spend your souls. The first skill I want to go over is critical attacks and their usefulness to defeat enemies quickly. In my opinion, critical attacks are the best way to deal high damage to enemies. Typically, critical attacks are very high risk, high reward attacks, such as the riposte attack. In order to successfully manage a riposte attack, you must have access to a sword and a shield. Before we can riposte an enemy, we must first parry him. A parry is when we knock the enemy's weapon away, making them vulnerable to a riposte attack, like so. That is a successful parry. Once you have successfully parried an enemy, you can follow up with a light attack to perform a riposte attack. The damage one deals with the riposte attack can be increased by equipping certain items in the game. One such item is the Hornet Ring, which boosts all critical attacks. The second, and in my opinion easiest critical attack to pull off, is the backstab. Just like it sounds, a backstab is when you stab an enemy in the back, like so. All you have to do to pull off a backstab is walk directly behind your enemy and pull off a light attack. Your character will then enter the backstab animation and deal tons of damage. Every humanoid enemy in the game can be backstabbed, making it one of the most reliable moves in the game. However, as you progress through the game, it may get harder and harder to successfully land a backstab, requiring you to change your tactics, such as rolling behind enemies, like so, to be able to land a backstab, rolling behind enemies, and backstabbing them, like that. Which leads me to the next skill you want to master, rolling. I'm rolling. I believe rolling is the greatest defense and offense you can learn in this game. The best way to offensively use the roll is to roll behind your enemy and position yourself for a backstab. The best and most useful way to use the roll is to dodge enemy attacks. When you are mid-roll, your character acquires what I like to call iframes, short for invincibility frames. These are certain frames per second that you are impervious to damage. Now, just like all other skills in this game, it takes some time to learn the iframes. Once you get the hang of it, you will be able to roll right through enemy attacks without taking any damage. The Dark Souls game series is about collecting souls to make your character stronger. Souls are acquired by defeating enemies and are the main currency of this game. The best things you could spend your souls on are leveling up, upgrading your weapons, or buying useful items that will help you collect more souls. In order to level up, you must visit your good friend the Firekeeper. Speaking to the Firekeeper is the only way to level up. Every time you level up, the number of souls to get to the next level increases, making it easy to level up when you first start, but gradually it will become tougher to level up. There are multiple stats to level up. However, there is no need to level them all. Pick a few you like and stick to leveling those. For beginners, investing your souls into health is a good idea. A knight in shining armor is nothing without his trusty sword. Make sure to save some souls to upgrade your weapons. Upgrading your weapon increases the amount of damage you deal, and can even change the type of damage you deal. You want a sword that can light your enemies on fire? Well, if you have enough souls and the right materials, your enemies will soon be nothing but ashes. There are many merchants throughout the game, all selling a wide variety of items. Make sure to check what each merchant is selling. You may find an item that could prove itself very useful, a new and improved weapon, or some sweet looking armor. It does not take 500 hours to beat Dark Souls, but learning these skills will help you beat Dark Souls quickly and smoothly. Knowing how to pull off critical attacks can be a useful way to catch your enemy off guard in battle. Rolling is the most important defensive skill you can learn, and knowing how to correctly spend your hard-earned souls is key to becoming a strong warrior. Thank you for watching, and remember to smash that like and subscribe button!
It is Wednesday, my dudes.